we've been threatened with needles, knives, anything for them to get away. It's just not fair. It's not the point of items being stolen, it's the fact that people like me and my colleagues are putting our lives at risk.
Well, we've got the traditional route of arresting them, getting them into custody and then charging them for theft offences and putting them before the court. But very often that will result in not necessarily in a custodial sentence, and if it is, it could be quite a short custodial sentence. So another option we've got is to apply for a Criminal Behaviour Order, which is an ancillary order which is granted by the court on conviction. We can put various conditions which could ban them from a particular shop or ban them from a geographical area, or in some cases we can put positive requirements in place for the individual to attend drug or alcohol rehabilitation services. So it's quite a flexible order and a really good way of stopping or reducing offences by that particular person. We had one individual who was causing significant issues here with antisocial behaviour outside the shop and also stealing from within inside it. He'd be abusive to staff and he would go in and steal items at will pretty much and then threaten staff whilst he was doing so. His name's Martin Bradford. We were getting a significant amount of demand to this store because of him. We decided that he'd be a suitable candidate to apply for a Criminal Behaviour Order. One of the conditions on his CBO is that he's not allowed to come to this particular shop. To my knowledge, I don't think he's been back here since that condition was in place. Don't get me wrong, we still get shoplifting offences here, but the number has reduced significantly and we're certainly not getting the number of reports we were in regard to antisocial behaviour.
It's just not nice. You come to work to serve the public and, be happy in that, but it's quite hard when you're getting verbal abuse, physical abuse, shoplifting, I would say at least once a day, at least in here. You feel really unsafe in your own workplace. Just for them to feed habits and make their life a bit better, whereas ours becomes horrible when we come to work. With the shoplifting, it's not just the fact that they're taking stuff, it's the verbal and physical abuse that they can get. I've had one instance where a bloke wanted to get away so bad with the bottles of spirits, he was willing to swing a bottle of spirit at me.
To get a CBO, we need to evidence the fact that the individual that we're looking at has caused some harassment, alarm and distress. So for Martin Bradford, for example, he used to sit outside the shop and was abusive to staff, was drunk and just basically causing people to feel intimidated, in particular the staff and also customers.
What are you arresting me for?
Because you breached your Criminal Behaviour Order. So it's a court order, you shouldn't go in any co-op.
He would be sat out front most days, shouting abuse at us when we told him to leave, because I do believe at the time he was banned from the area. Yeah, he was quite difficult. I believe he was always under the influence of alcohol as well. So he'd become very verbally abusive at myself, my other staff, members of the public don't feel welcome to come in the area, so they wouldn't come in the store because of his behaviour.
So we made sure that we evidenced that within the pack so that we can show to the court that he was causing that harassment, alarm and distress, as well as the shoplifting. So it's not just about the shoplifting offences, it's all of the rest of his behaviour that went alongside it that enabled us to get the CBO. There's been a lot in the media about shop workers being intimidated, and it does happen, so we need to do our bit in reducing that. And unless we know that it's happened, we can't do anything about it. So if they see someone stealing, they can phone 999 because that's a crime in progress. And if they see somebody being abusive to shop workers, to call it in so that we can get there and deal with it.